Would you spend 1 hour setting up a system if you knew that it would save you 6 hours every single day? Even after 15 years of managing complex global real estate projects, I found I was still wasting hours reading unimportant emails and searching agreements for specific information. To win back my time, I set up this automated 3-step productivity system, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to install and change your workflow for good. Most people will just accept that hunting through design briefs and responding to emails is 80% of their job, but I don't. Project management is in large part about managing risk. If you're spending all your time on admin, you're not able to proactively deal with your projects, meaning they only get the attention they deserve after the proverbial shit has hit the fan. It's like focusing on painting your walls while your ceiling's leaking. The busy work feels productive, but the real problem is getting worse. I despise this type of constant reactivity, so I decided to do something about it. And I spent years researching, setting up and trialing different systems and automations until I found one that worked best. Now I can answer any question about my project within 5 seconds. I spend less than 1 hour a day on emails, and I get hours of focused work done every single week. Imagine if the maker versus manager schedule, the 80-20 principle, and the deep work routine all got together and had a baby. That's what I'm about to show you. It's a simple setup, and it's going to save you a monumental amount of busy work. Step 1 is to build a master document. I'm fairly certain that this step alone is responsible for pushing my salary up from $4,000 a month to $14,000 a month. So what is a master document? It's where you store all of the information that has ever been shared about your project, and it looks like this. So the master document itself needs to cover a few bare essentials, but if you can get this set up correctly from day one, you will have infinite information at your fingertips moving forward. So the first one is a links library. All of the key information like master plans, CGIs, programs, appraisals, marketing material, technical reports that you may need access to. All you need to do is press Ctrl K and then put the link into there. It just opened up on a separate page for me, but then all of the information that you require will be able to access in deep detail. Now that should be your nuclear option if you don't have everything already in this document, because you should have your asset summary list, how many units, what kind of bedroom they are, what sizes they are, with a little plan that you can actually show people and point to people where the 4 beds are, where the 5 beds are, where the 6 beds are. If you also keep in here your appraisal, any questions that people have on overall construction costs, contingency, professional fees, overall revenues and profit margins, you can quickly answer immediately. If they really want to go into the detail and you really need answers, there's also this step-by-step budget allocation where you have your approved budget, how much you've spent, and you can even go into the details about when money was spent. And then of course a program if people want to know specific dates, like when you're starting on the site, when the planning permissions are due to come through, when the enabling works are going to be starting. You've got all the critical milestones within this document in your hands at all times. And then finally, critical risks that need to be managed and need to be monitored throughout the project lifecycle. Having all of this in one document ready to go at your fingertips at all times means that you are never entering a meeting or a situation without the most pivotable, correct, and up-to-date information. Having this in your hands will make you 10x the value of most people in the rest of the room with you. This alone keeps 80% of your project information at your fingertip. Then using note-taking apps, my preferred favorite is OneNote. You can also use Notion, store key pieces of information like plans and reports. The best thing is, all of these tools have search functions which serve as your primary source of accessing information when you need it. And don't worry about this being just another thing you need to maintain, because the next step is going to show you exactly how to make this an incredibly low to no effort, high reward system. Step 2 is to automate your email. This is a 3-step automation and it's going to do 2 things. 1, automatically keep your master document up to date, and 2, keep your inbox organized and managed. Here's how it works. Step 1, Quickly scan and review your emails twice a day. Scan the emails and flag those that must be taken care of urgently. Limit it to 5 emails a day if you can. Step 2. For the rest, set up 2 colored categories in your emails. Blue is to be filed and purple is for project updates. And step 3, use Power Automate to build the following automation. This is so easy to do that Power Automate have actually set it up as one of their primary templates. This links the categorized emails to your designated file location, so it automatically moves the attachments from your email into that folder. Then once a week, set some time aside and go through the folder where all of your attachments have been saved and update the links in your master document. This will only usually be 1 or 2 links that really need to be updated. Then go through all of the attachments that have been saved into this folder and actually place them into the folder system that you've set up to allow you quick access to them. Move these out of the folder setup and clear everything else so next week it can start afresh. With emails being managed this way, you will only need to check your emails during allocated times. And the number 1 rule is don't go home until your inbox is clear. And that doesn't necessarily mean you've read and responded to every single email. It just means they've been entered into this system. So now you have all the information that anyone could ever need at your fingertips at all times, and a way to create an infinite loop to keep it populated with the most recent information, and all your urgent actions have already been taken care of. This system is set up and doing the drudge work, and once this becomes second nature, you'll be astounded at how much time it frees up. But this next step will take your productivity into overdrive, because step 3 is to schedule non-negotiable focus days. This is where you create time to focus on your projects, to mitigate risk and work on the valuable tasks that really drive your project forward. And you might be thinking, I'm at work, of course I'm going to be focused. The research actually shows our cognitive performance is maximized when we're able to zero in with absolutely no distractions. That means avoiding people popping to your desk just to ask for a quick one, and there's times you spend flicking over your inbox for about 20 minutes. That's why the structure of this day will be the most powerful implementation you can use. If you can, turn off your email's ability to accept email. This icon is in the top left-hand corner of your emails. If people do desk bomb you, take a headphone out and say, I'm really sorry, I've got a deadline or something that the senior management needs urgently. I'll come and grab you when I'm done. 99% of the time, people will just leave you alone and get on with the task without you. Your focus days should be sacred. Try it for 1 day a week, and as you get more complete and accustomed to it, you can try and expand and add more throughout the week. In short, your day should be structured like this. First, 30 minutes review of all the meetings you have planned for that day. Get a clear purpose and result and decision needed for that meeting. If you can, provide your input ahead of time and duck out of the meeting entirely. I gave a perfect meeting barrier process in our last video, so go check that out. Step 2 is for 90 minutes, where you flagged emails from the above process. Clear the actions needed to move them along, or if you've already done this, review and mitigate one of the top 5 risks from your risk register. Then number 3, 30 minutes, quickly return the calls from people who tried to interrupt you. Your time, your terms. If you can do this, do it on a walk, even a lap of the office if you can get it in. Next, another 90-minute block. This is where you again tackle the most critical tasks of your project undisturbed. And finally, 30 minutes, just a summary of the key lessons for that day and items to be communicated, which are your emails going out to other people, and schedule priorities for the rest of the week to move critical items forward. This daily structure is how you remove noise and focus on results. I've used it on $12 billion worth of projects across 4 continents, and it works every single time. And if you want a hand setting up your master document and email automation, then keep listening, because I've devoted years to learning about implementing numerous mental models, frameworks, and automation. It's genuinely a passion of mine, and I truly enjoy the daily 1% improvement that these systems make. If you want to dial in and implement this productivity system, but you want a hand setting it up, then feel free to reach out. We've got an odd 30 subscribers right now, so I'm sure I won't regret saying that I'm happy to personally jump on a call for free and walk you through setting this up. Just pop the word setup in the comments below and I'll send you a link to schedule a one-on-one conversation. You'll leave with your master document set up, your email rules installed, all free of charge. Because once you've set up this system, you'll find you have a lot more time on your hands. But if you want even more methods to complete your deep work in half the time, then you need to be using AI. This combination will take you to Super Saiyan levels of output. Find out how by watching this video right here.